My boxing career started as a life-saving sport in the sense that it saved my life. I was a child. Like when I was 10 years old, I wanted to die. That's how bad my childhood was. My mother was an alcoholic. She would send me to the store every day to buy vanilla extract when she didn't have liquor in the house. And I realized vanilla extract had 35% alcohol in it. And I had a stepfather. I wasn't his kid. He used to beat me up all the time. And my mother did nothing about it, so I really disliked my mother more than him in reality of this whole scenario. And I grew up in this home of a dysfunctional family, they call it now. But back then it was just fucked up. You know what I mean? It was so fucked up. At one juncture, my mother and stepfather are both throwing weights at me at the same time. Like, I'm looking at my stepfather, I go, yeah, I can understand you, but why are you doing it to my mother, like, you know? And she was throwing these 2.5 pound weights at me, and they were both ganging up on me. And that had sort of like had such anger in my body, such anger now. My whole life has been based on anger. And it started there. And it started with the anger that I had as a childhood that motivated me to become a street fighter, one of the worst, like, toughest street fighters around, and the best boxers around, fight anybody in their own hometown, I didn't care. And it all started then. And what happened was, the beatings continued, and finally he cornered me in a counter area. And I took a garbage can, I put it on top of his head, and he ran into his bedroom and locked the door and said to my mother, call the cops, he's crazy. But my mother was drinking more, and she became an alcoholic. She died when she was 49. So I grew up in a life of miserable pain. Like, obviously I was comfortable with pain, and it got me into a lot of street fights. I did that purposely just because the street fights got me into the boxing ring. So I finally put a guy through a window, and I hurt another guy bad. I knocked out his teeth. And I was getting arrested, and the judge says, if you don't go to a gym, a boxing gym, I'm gonna put you in jail. So I'm gonna go in the Golden Gloves. In New York City, Golden Gloves was in 1963, this was. So I was training very hard, and that year, the Daily News was on strike. So therefore, there was no Golden Gloves. My trainer, Johnny Sulo, an old timer, he talked to the commission, got them past me, and they okayed me for a pro fight. Never had an amateur fight. See, I never had any amateur fights, but I had a punch. And I always knew that I could always count my punch to take me out of the fight, to get me back. You know, it was big. It was a big edge I had. I hurt people. You know? I was scheduled to fight John Conte in Coliseum. I was this close, WBC light heavyweight. And I had a good shot at beating him. I'm not saying I was going to beat him, but I think I could have, you know? And that's what I wanted. I wanted that title shot so bad. And I almost had it in the Coliseum. It was all set, and he broke his hand.
What would have happened if you got the shot?
I think I would have won. I think I could have beat anybody. On a given night, I could beat anybody. Always wanted to get a championship fight. That was the biggest thing in my life to today. Why didn't I get that title shot? That's the shot I wanted to get. When I retired from boxing in 1980, I said, what am I going to do? What am I going to... I already had like a little bit of a shy business. Small. I kept it small because I wanted to win the championship. I didn't want to get any kind of trouble. I didn't want to get really big and organized crime. See, I was a bouncer, like a gambling joint in Queens. I was making like $100 a night to be a bouncer. I said, fuck this, I'm going to make my own money. So I started cultivating bookmaking customers. And bookmaking customers always turned into shy customers. That's what I really wanted to be, was a shylock. And I started doing good. I said, but what could I do that's... I'm good at intimidating people, I'm scaring people. And the first time out doing this, where I was retired, I had this guy Earl, and I became a collector. I had my own money, but I became a collector of big debts. and he owed this guy $20,000, right? I says, I don't know. You better fucking pay this money. I'm, improvising here. You better pay this fucking money. I don't come back here. I'm gonna break your fucking head if you don't, because you're gonna pay, and that's it. I don't want to hear nothing. End of conversation. I'm gonna meet you here next Wednesday. So that was it. So I come back the next Wednesday, and he comes up to my window. I go, all right, so where is wisdom? I'm getting half of this, right? So whatever I collect, I'm getting half. I don't have it. And he starts crying, real tears. I says, whoa. I was in shock. I said, am I that good? I can terrorize a guy that bad, like intimidate him that badly? Yes, I can, So I really played on that, I don't want to be put in a position to hurt this guy. The only way I'd hurt a guy, if a guy told me to go fuck yourself, I ain't paying you. Then you gotta do what you gotta do, because if you don't, you're not gonna get paid from nobody. That simple. That's the business you're in. It's not like U.S. Steel where they're gonna collect your money for you. It's just you and nobody else. And that's the end of it. You know what I mean? So, guy says, here, takes the money and says, yeah, thanks for that, sucker. You ain't getting fucking paid. Yeah, that's right. I'll kill him. I mean, that's the general rule of thumb. You know what I mean? So, it has to be example set. So if someone did it, but nobody ever did that to me, because, who wants to deal with me? This is how next episode, where I'm supposed to meet him, I go to the Empire State Building, the bottom floor, he's supposed to be there, he's not there. So now, this is scary. So now he says to me, all right, come over to my house. I said, you want me to come over there? Okay, I'll come over there. You better, I don't want to talk to you in. I want to straighten you right out, something over there and, intimidate him, scare him a little bit, right? He's laying down on a bed. So as soon as I walk in, boom, I hit him a shot in his back, right? I says, like a real hard shot. So he went, oh. So then I sat in the other bed across the way. And he pulls out his gun. He goes, I got you now. Here. What are you gonna do with this? He says, holy shit, you're gonna shoot me. You should shoot me. Like, you can probably get away with it too. I says, you motherfucker, you ain't shooting me. And I leaped. I grabbed the gun, pulled up in the air, turned his body around, flipped him over completely. Now I'm sitting on the back of him. Take the gun out, empty all the bullets out, and start going click, click through his head. He's dying 1,000 deaths. And that was like one call with death. Like, I could say it. He had every right to pull that trigger. Why wasn't my time to go? My last story with the mob thing is these two bookmakers that were from Hicksville. They moved to the Bronx, and they owed me $17,000 shy money. Okay, I go there every Saturday to pick it up. But now during this time, they introduced me to another bookmaker that they were dealing with, and my manipulative brain is going on, and I'm moving this guy, this bookmaker, right? So this guy who owes me the $17,000 owes him money. I figure, I'm making it look good that I'm helping him try to get the money. So I go there, and he says, well, it's not your money. You can't bother us about this. We owe you shy money, that's it, right? So I says, no, you gotta pay this guy. This guy's a good guy, you gotta pay this guy. Fuck you, I ain't paying you. He said, fuck you ain't paying me. I drove over the Whitestone Bridge, couldn't wait to get there. He opened the door, I hit him a shot to the ribs, broke his ribs. And he says, you better make sure you pay him and all that stuff. And naturally, you had to pay me my shy money. Week goes by, I meet the people he's with now. So he went to the Bronx, he's with entirely different people. I says, this guy was with me at one time. And they had a problem, they came to me. But now you're saying that he's with you? Okay, I respect that. I says, but he does owe this other guy money. I says, we'll let that go if you want. And as long as he pays my shy money, that's it. But they want to give me a beating. They want to do something with me to show them that they had strength. And what they did was, I went there the following, maybe 2 Saturdays later, and I pick up the envelope. It's just juice, it's like $370. I go, okay, thanks. I'll see you, And he said to me, he goes, no, I want to talk to you. Maybe they want to straighten out that bookmaker thing and give it to you. I said, really? I said, oh, good, okay. So I drive around, I'm in an Eldorado, black Eldorado, nice Eldorado car. And I drove by and I saw something right in the corner of my eye. I saw this big Irish guy there. Big guy, like about 6'2", about 230. I said, to myself, what the hell is he doing here? You don't fit, you know? You don't fit in with these other Italian guys. Like, you know, this is like they imported him, you know. My mind was thinking already, but it happened. I got out of the car, and I said, you want to talk to me? You have that money for that guy? He goes, well, yeah, maybe we have this. Yeah, I think we can do something. I turn around, hits me a shot, his best shot from the floor. Hits me in the cheek. I looked at him, what'd you do that for? Nothing. His face went like he couldn't believe it. Hit me with his Sunday punch and nothing happened. Nothing. I mean, nothing. I didn't even budge. I didn't even move. I go, what'd you do that for? He couldn't answer. So right away I knew I'm in trouble. Obviously. I hit him with a shot. I hit him, caught him in the forehead. He goes down. Another guy comes after me. And now the bouncer, the big Irish guy, is coming after me. I nail him a shot. Now I'm dancing. I'm dancing like Ali. Because they're all coming at me. I have like 5 or 6, 7 guys coming at me. And I'm going boom. I'm nailing one guy, touching him. I'm just hitting him. Just a little punch to keep away. Nailing another guy. And all of a sudden I'm backing up. I'm backing up towards Westchester Avenue. And all I could hear was the guy behind me going, push him back this way. I got the ice pick. Yeah, and I saw the ice pick. Yeah, an ice pick in his hand, like, right? So they wanted me to push him his way, and they were going to stick me, right? And I said to myself, you know what? I better run. I better get out of here. You know, I'm gonna get killed here. So I run down Westchester Avenue, and they're all exhausted. Now they're not in any kind of condition like I'm in, like, right? So I said, my car's there. I can't leave my fucking car there. Fuck them. I said, my Cadillac's there. So I walk back, and the big Irish guy's in front of my car. And I go, what are you doing here, you jerk off? Boom, hit him a shot, drop him. I get in my car. And I'm trying to turn the car over and get the window closed at the same time. I'm going, it was like light years, like for this car to turn over. Finally, it turns over, and he just runs across with the ice pick. And I go back like this here, and he stabs me, and it just missed my heart, and went right down into in between my legs. And the car started, gone. I took off, and I got out of there. Then I went to my people I was with, and they gave me the order. So we tell you, you do what you want, you know. So you're okay. They disrespected our name. That's it. You can do what you want. So I said, all right. So I went there a couple of times, actually, because I figured it was either him or me, you know, because the word was out. So that was the end of that. They had to sit down later, and they forced to sit down. They wanted to. Yeah. The mob thing was same kind of. You have your moments of your ego getting boosted and stuff, and people scared you. Yeah, it's just sort of like exciting. You know, you're somebody. You know, I mean, you always had to be somebody. That seemed to be the thing. Yeah, always wanted to be someone. You know, that makes my childhood. Like I was always told I couldn't be anybody, so I always became someone. You know? Whatever I did it good.